Okay. Would you describe your dad?
Um, my dad was a real quiet man, and I just never. Well, he was so quiet that I hardly knew him,
Mm,
even though we lived, you know,
mm,
for years.
mm,
That he was just kind of stayed to himself.
mhm.
So, mom was the talkative one,
Mhm.
and I was closer to my mom than I was to my dad.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, you mentioned that your mom was talkative. Would you describe your mom?
Yes, she was such a loving lady, and never met a stranger, and everyone loved her.
Oh, yes. Well, you mentioned that your dad was quiet. Can you describe his character? Like, his was he an honest man? Was he
Oh
brave?
yes, honest as the day was long.
Yes. Would you
Yeah,
would you describe?
and
Go ahead.
people, what?
Just go ahead. Continue.
Uh, People liked him. The neighbors, the men, they'd come by and visit with him.
Mhm.
And he raised chickens, and we had a garden. My dad had a stroke when he was 35.
Okay.
And so he was, I think that was why he was quiet. He
Mm.
wasn't really well. He
Mhm.
passed away when he was 56.
Mhm.
That's pretty young for a man.
Right. Yes. So, would you? I mean, you say that he was honest. Do you believe that he was loyal?
Yes, yes, he was loyal.
Mhm. So he was a man of character.
He was, yes,
And your mother, she was a woman of character.
yes.
Yes.
My dad, he didn't go to church, but he insisted we go to church.
Mhm.
But my mom was a devout Christian,
Mhm.
and we went to church every time the door opened. We were at church,
Hmm.
Sunday school, and
Mhm.
but my dad, it was okay with him. Just don't make him go. He
Right.
went once in a great while when we were having like a Christmas party, or
Mhm.
where we were having a play or something. Then he would go.
Right. Do you now there is, you had mentioned that there is uh a story about your mom's dad, but I there is a story floating around on the internet that your dad's dad was a preacher. Do you know if there's any
No,
accuracy to
my
that?
mother's dad was a preacher.
Your mother's dad was,
Mm-hmm.
but not your dad's dad.
No,
Okay. All right.
my mom's dad uh, was a preacher. I think he was a Baptist preacher.
Okay. Now, when you were in Fredonia, do you remember what church you were attending with your mom?
Oh yeah, Assembly of God.
You were attending the Assembly of God Church in
Oh
Fredonia.
yes.
Okay. All right. I want to hold on for a second. I'm going to go to my next question.
Okay.